What's up, everybody?
What's up, guys? Probably no one's here yet.
Welcome back to episode 209 of Peak to Middle School. My name's Narwhal. I'm here with Kyle.
What's up? How are we doing?
If you guys are new around here, all of our Thursday episodes are being streamed on YouTube. So if you're on one of the audio streaming platforms, come check it out. Come say hi. But guys, today is a very special day.
Very special day. Very special cereal bracket.
Kyle's pregnant.
I said cereal.
Oh.
Cereal.
Huh?
What?
I said you were pregnant.
Oh, yeah. I'm pregnant with cereal bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I named it cereal bracket boy with 3 eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
Boy.
So yeah, Matt's here with us, guys. We have a little bit of different setup today. I'm excited. Matt, you want to lean in and say what's up real quick?
What's up, everybody? Can you hear me?
Hopefully.
Yeah,
I think you sound good. We're still messing around with this new setup, so let us know, guys. But now Matt has a mic, so if Matt has a burning question or statement, if he just can't stand something in our cereal bracket, he can chime in and yell at us.
It's big Jamie vibes. We can just be like, hey, Matt, look this up for us, and then he'll do it, and then he'll put it up on the screen. I don't know how he does that, but maybe he will.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
Yeah, so you're based. So figure that out. Work on that now.
But yeah, are there other people in here? Are they saying what's up?
People are coming in.
All right, awesome. So we're going to get started just for the sake of everyone on the audio streaming platforms. I think the way we'll do it nowadays, I just rewatching the last stream, I realized I think the best way is
Just kind of started.
we start the stream and we just get right into it. If you're late, you're late. You can watch it later, but it would just make the experience better, especially for the people who chime in, who watch it 3 hours from now on YouTube.
Facts.
So Kyle,
So if you're watching it 3 hours from now,
what's up?
you're welcome.
Yeah. Kyle, do you want to break down this bracket, our
Yeah.
logic behind it, why and how we did it this way?
So I know cereal is a really hot topic for a lot of people. I feel like people have very strong opinions about cereal. So I think it's time that we dive into that. So we've created a cereal bracket. We got 16 cereals. Most of them are unique cereals, but some of them are kind of generalized, Captain Crunch. We're counting Crunch Berries. But yeah, I mean, we can just start it off. Should we start off with the first matchup?
Yeah. Now, before we just hop into it, can we just get real quick, what is your favorite cereal and least favorite cereal of all time and why? So just so people know going in, what type of vibe you are.
That is a multi-layered question because I feel like when you're growing up, I feel like cereal enjoyment evolves. You know what I mean? As a young boy, I was eating Rice Krispies, which actually didn't even make our bracket, which is kind of weird because that's an OG cereal. Maybe we can cross off.
But they just fucking suck.
They suck ass because I used to just dump hella sugar in my. I remember sitting there with my sugar jar thing and just dumping sugar and I was a dumb little kid and I didn't realize where my sugar went. I was like, where did all my sugar go? It's not in my. It's at the bottom of my milk. I just didn't know where it was. So
And
I was
then
just dumping sugar.
When you finished the cereal and you drank that milk at the end,
I didn't drink that milk. I didn't like milk as a kid.
That's the best part is the sugar
Nah.
milk.
Nah.
So would you add more sugar mid cereal?
Yeah, all the time.
Nice.
It was a weird phase. That was I don't know how long that phase lasted, but it was.
I can't believe our parents
happened.
just let us do that.
I know. I don't know why. But anyways, first of all, did you as a child? This is just me, but did your parents really have to force to brush your teeth or to do something to you? I know you had issues with pajamas. I didn't have issues with pajamas. I had an issue with brushing my teeth as a young child.
That's gross.
And I have this vague memory of my mom forcing me to brush my teeth. And I remember her going all right, we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Did you choose the hard way?
I always chose the hard way. And so I remember getting pinned down and fucking.
Damn, so
she's
I was
brushing my
possessed
teeth.
by pajamas and you were possessed by the toothbrush.
Yeah, I mean, I brushed my teeth. Nah, whatever. It's I don't have any problem with brushing my
Have
teeth.
you had a lot of cavities?
That
might have been
I've
your
had
start.
some cavities, but I'm not a ton.
Because for the two things you've said so far in this episode were you would dump a ton of sugar in your cereal
Yeah, it's
and
not
you
sounding
wouldn't brush
great.
your teeth.
It's not sounding great for my teeth, but you know what? I take pride in my teeth because I never had braces.
Okay, there you go.
So yeah, okay. But anyways, wait. But where I was going with that story is I have this specific memory of being in the bathroom. My mom's like, "Hey, we can do this easy way or the hard way." I think it was for flossing my teeth, and I was like, "We're doing the hard way."
Yeah.
And I remember somehow ending up in the bathtub, where the bathtub comes up a little bit, and my back was on the middle of the bathtub, like I was in an exorcism. I was in the middle of the bath.
Oh, you were
middle of the
arched,
bathtub.
your back was
my
arched
back
the
was
opposite
arched,
way.
and my mom was flossing my teeth. It was like I blacked out for a second, then I woke up and I was just like on the back of a bathtub, like, oh shit, I should have just flossed myself.
Damn, bro.
So I think after
How
that,
did you get there? Like, what led to that? Or was she just
my
like
mom's
she
just
just
like,
body
you're
slammed
getting
you onto
flossed? And my mom's not a violent person. I'm not trying to say anything about my mom. I love my mom. She's the nicest person ever.
But
It's
when
just-
it comes
when
to
it comes to
hygiene,
flossing teeth,
she's
she
not
flossed
playing
the
around.
shit out of my teeth.
That's
So,
awesome, dude.
Thankful for my mom. Anyways, we can start it off with our first matchup: Lucky Charms versus Froot Loops, which I spelled wrong. Apparently, Froot Loops is F-R-O-O-T.
Yeah, because it's like
Fruit.
like oot loops.
I know I get that, but it's like fruits also pronounced the same way.
Yeah,
you
no,
could
I
just
ca-
have it as
you
fruit.
know. Okay. I just have to say, I think the only good part about Lucky Charms is the fucking marshmallows.
I think everyone agrees with that. If there's no one that likes the.
they could
like-
be a top tier brand if they just made the actual cereal part better.
They could not have made it worse. It's like it's the least exciting thing ever. It's just boring. Like it tastes like nothing.
Like people say that the In-N-Out fries are like eating cardboard. Those are eating cardboard.
so-
It's the same color and consistency too.
Lucky Charms also, I feel like as a kid I liked, but as you grow older, it's like you're eating a bunch of marshmallows and shit. And it's just
Yeah.
it's just too sweet in the morning. Like
I actually got a. So I mean, I think we can agree
it's Fruit Loops.
it's Fruit Loops.
Okay, yeah.
But I actually got a. By the way, guys, if you hear like drilling and like people banging, that's
People banging.
well, like, you know, like banging going on. That's Steve. He is working in the room right next to us. So our apologies. But I got a bag of just the Lucky Charm marshmallows.
Was it good?
It was like a white elephant. Is that what that?
Yeah.
What's the thing where you steal the
White
gifts?
elephant.
Yeah. I got that, and I got like a super cool like Seahawks thing, and then someone stole it, and I ended up with a fucking pound bag of Lucky Charm, but just the
Did
marshmallows.
you eat them?
I had a few, but I just felt really bad about myself.
They get real stale too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really not good. Anyways, okay, next matchup: Honey Nut Cheerios versus Cookie Crisp.
What's your initial thoughts?
If I were, this is actually tough because I feel like these are both cereals that you can raw dog, aka you can have without milk, and like they're good.
Oh, I
what I
didn't even
mean?
think about
Cookie
that.
Crisp, like you can have Cookie Crisp by itself in a bag and it's fine. Same with Honey Nut Cheerios.
Now, when you eat Cookie Crisp, you feel like you're getting kind of a treat. You like, to me, I feel like I'm actually eating little cookies.
Yeah, Honey Nut Cheerios, they have those commercials where it's like, oh, it's good for your heart health or some shit.
Well, I didn't know this, but Cheerios are different than Honey Nut Cheerios. They're
Yeah.
the same brand, but like they're good for your heart. They're not talking about the Honey
Oh,
Nut
we're talking
ones.
about regular Cheerios.
They're just like Cheerios.
well, yeah.
Those are gross.
Cheerios basically have the same flavor as Lucky Charms, but Honey Nut Cheerios, they taste better.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I'd rather have a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios right now than Cookie Crisp.
Yeah. I would agree, but I don't know, like, don't get me wrong, I like Cookie Crisp, but I think that Honey Nut Cheerios are like a dark horse. Like, they've been around for so long and are so classic that people they ignore how good they are.
I feel like they're so average that they're above average.
Yeah, it's like
Here comes the worst comparison ever.
I was trying to think of like an NBA player that's just been average for a long time, but I don't know.
Udonis Haslam?
He's like below average now.
Nah. Well, yeah, now, but he's like fucking 40. He's been playing for 20 years.
Yeah,
So
that's true. I
and
guess.
so is Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah.
So Udonis Haslam is Honey Nut
Okay.
Cheerios.
Yeah, that's fair.
No one knows who that is.
No.
Okay, next matchup.
Me, I got it.
Okay.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus Life.
This is an absolute blowout. This is a 16 seed versus a 1 seed. Cinnamon Toast Crunch wins.
I mean, yeah.
Life doesn't even. It shouldn't even be in the bracket. It's a gross cereal.
It's like we had to throw one in, but we just knew whatever we put there was gonna lose.
Yeah.
So
Pretty much a lot of. Okay, if you're gonna say like, what's your favorite cereal? Cinnamon Toast Crunch is in the running for me for like top tier cereal.
yeah, I'd say for me it's Applejacks.
Yeah, Applejacks.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Frosted Flakes probably. Okay, I'm just
Not
gonna
a Frosted
I'm
guy.
just gonna say Sin
Okay.
for Cinnamon Toast Crunch. All right, next one. Honey Bunches of Oats versus Frosted Mini Wheats.
Two cereals that I did not really eat. These are two cereals that I feel like old people eat, right?
No, your perception is flawed. Your
don't think it
perception is
is.
warped by what society wants you to believe.
See, there's 7-year-olds eating Honey Bunches of Oats out there.
Yeah. Okay, maybe not
No.
7, but that's just because they're not as like visually appealing. The taste is phenomenal.
I mean,
Listen,
I'm sure they actually do taste good. It's a cereal that, like, if I were to have now, I probably would enjoy it more than
Yeah.
Lucky Charms.
And just the other week, you were talking mad shit to me on the podcast about these Frosted Mini Wheats.
Yeah, they're not good.
You're like, oh, they're like No, what did I say? You said they're worse than Triscuits.
They are.
No, they're not.
Actually, I take that back. Triscuits are worse. These are not worse than Triscuits just because they have the frosted stuff. But without the frosted stuff, they are just Triscuits.
I saw a tweet, and it said that Taco Bell isn't even that gross, and it doesn't even make you shit bad. You guys just think because you've seen people say on Twitter that you've been conditioned to believe that Taco Bell is disgusting and gives you diarrhea. But they said, go get Taco Bell and see if you actually get diarrhea from it. And I think he's right. Like, I think that Matt's nodding his head. Matt, can you tune in? What's your thoughts on this Taco Bell hate?
I think people are just like that with everything. Like they see other people saying it, and they probably never had Taco Bell.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say, though, I feel like the people that are eating Taco Bell a lot claiming that they're getting Taco Bell shits, it's probably because you're eating a bunch of other shit. Like, if you're eating Taco Bell all the time, you're probably not eating a bunch of other good shit. So you probably just have diarrhea anyways because you're eating a bunch of, like, trash.
That's a really good point. Because the really healthy person probably isn't going to go to Taco Bell a whole lot. Yeah. You know?
I stay away from the Bell.
Okay.
My poops are cool.
And, when it comes to poop, all right, what is supposed to be
normal?
Like, what is the standard healthy good poop? Because I hear
supposed
people
to look like a banana, or not like a banana, but like it's supposed to be kind of curved. I heard that from a doctor once.
Yeah, I heard it's supposed to come like kind of curved.
Yeah, like a little crescent moon.
And if it just comes flying out and it's just like a disaster, then something's wrong.
I think you know when it's bad.
But I think even like Shim's probably one of the healthiest people I know, and he's always like, "Oh, dude, my shit was nasty, bro."
Yeah, but no matter what, it's not good,
I know, that's my point is like, how do we need like a baseline of like, it was nasty, but it's like that was a healthy poop.
Nasty. I mean, if you're eating Taco Bell, it's not a healthy, nasty poop. It's probably nasty.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Hey, whoa. You did 2. Now I get to do 2. Oh.
You just did 2.
But we didn't pick one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm picking Honey Bunches of Oats.
Yeah.
Over Frosted Mini Wheats.
I mean, I've had both a lot. I will go with it.
This is your category.
This is like my home. This was as growing up in high school.
What a strange child growing up eating Honey Bunches of Oats and Frosted Mini Wheats.
You act like this is so strange. That's the thing is like a lot of people listening. Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, what does the chat think about Honey Bunches of Oats?
I'm not saying were these like your main cereals because they weren't my main ones, but did you at least eat them a good amount growing up?
No, I didn't.
Okay. I would agree. I think Honey Bunches of Oats is superior because it's just classic.
Yeah, just write HBO.
I did honey.
Okay.
All right.
We got 2 honeys in here. All right, next round. Or actually, no. Other side of the bracket. Captain Crunch versus... Okay, we just wrote Pebbles. So this is kind of the all-encompassing Captain Crunch. So we got regular Captain Crunch, and then we got the fruity... What are they called? The fruit...
fruit berries. No.
Berry...
Wait, I said it earlier.
Captain Berry... Mixed Berry? Captain Berry Crunch?
Crunch Berry.
Crunch Berry. All right, yeah. Versus Pebbles, which is Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles.
And I don't think there were other types of Pebbles.
This is one of the tougher matchups because Captain Crunch is just an OG, but it'll fuck your mouth up.
It will. Now, is the
pain
pain worth the satisfaction?
I think it is.
Because there's some cereals where the pain isn't worth it.
Is there other cereals giving you pain?
Like,
I feel like Cookie Crisp that'll cut your mouth. Cookie Crisp. They'll cut you up.
Cookie Crisp. Yeah, that's probably the next like most painful one.
I don't know, dude. Captain Crunch and Pebbles. I'll say Captain Crunch I love more now, but growing up, huge Pebbles guy. I was crushing the Pebbles. Yeah. All flavors of the Pebbles.
I'll say when I eat Pebbles, I feel like I know that all these cereals are basically just sugar and like carbs, but when I eat Pebbles, I really feel like I'm eating just spoonfuls of sugar.
It literally is just sugar. Yeah,
I know, but like right. Captain Crunch is still sugar, but it feels like I'm eating something a little more substantial.
True. And Captain Crunch, that dude just looks cool. He looks like a guy I'd hang out with.
Yeah. Who's the mask? Whoa, don't get ahead of yourself.
Whoa, I wasn't doing anything.
You were getting ready to circle it and write it down.
I was not going to circle it.
Who's the mascot for the Pebbles? Is that the family, like the Flintstones?
Yeah, it's the Flintstones.
So the Flintstones have transcended not only a TV show, multivitamins for kids.
That's actually crazy.
And
I've never
cereals.
thought about that. The Flintstones are great marketers. They got a whole cereal and they have
and
vitamins.
Then Captain Crunch, what do they got? They just got some random Captain.
Didn't Captain Crunch get like canceled for a little bit? Like it got like shut down?
What did he do?
No.
Like say some racist shit?
Not like Captain Crunch, but like Captain, like the cereal Captain Crunch.
Oh,
Like he didn't get canceled, but Captain Crunch, I think like it was like when
Damn.
Twinkies, like they stopped making Twinkies for a little bit.
oh, I
They did that
don't
with Captain
know.
Crunch.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, wait, what are we picking?
What would you rather have wiped from the face? Wow, I'm so bad at saying these. What would you rather have exist in this world right now?
Probably Captain Crunch.
Okay, it's a toss up, so I'll go with that.
Right in CC.
Okay.
Okay, next. This is a puff matchup. Cocoa Puffs versus Reese's Puffs. Now, Cocoa Puffs, I don't think are as good as Cocoa Pebbles are. So that already knocks them down a notch in my book.
Okay. Now these are. I'm glad you put these together because they're like the same cereal, just a different flavor. They're
Yeah.
just like crunchy balls.
Yeah.
That's the same with. Isn't Kix like that too? I never really had.
Yeah,
Kix.
yeah. Kix is like crunchy balls, but it's like
Peanut butter flavored, right?
Kix? No.
Yeah, what
Kix
flavor?
is like just corn, dude.
Oh.
It's like the most basic fucking flavor ever.
Did you ever have that like Trader Joe's cereal where it's like they basically rip
lemurs?
off?
The lemurs.
I don't know.
There's some like lemurs or some shit, some monkeys.
But they're
that
balls. They're like tan
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah.
they're lemurs.
Yeah, but it's like they basically copy those and they're just a healthier
Yeah.
version.
If I'm being honest, I would pick Reese's Puffs over Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, I would
That's just
too.
me.
I'm kind of sad we haven't had too many disagreements yet,
I
but
know.
we will. We'll get at some point. Okay. Next, Frosted Flakes versus Honeycomb. You've said on air you're not a fan of the Frosted Flakes.
I'm not. No, I'd rather eat Frosted Flakes raw than with milk. That's just me. Actually, I don't know. I haven't had the flakes in a while. I haven't flaked in a minute.
Yeah.
Honeycomb, I can raw dog, and I'm gonna stop saying raw dog. I can eat out of a bag just dry, or I can put it in the water. In the
The what? Are you?
yeah,
How
I
are
actually
you
grew
eating
up-
honeycomb?
I grew up eating cereal and water. Actually, no,
Kyle.
I didn't.
Oh, Kyle eats his honeycomb with like literal like honey. He
Oh,
just gets a pot of
disgusting.
honey.
That'd be better than water.
I will say the honeycomb commercials were dope.
Yeah, they looked really good.
Remember they had like the bees like flying around like building the honey, and then they built the honeycomb nest thing.
Didn't Honey Nut Cheerios do that too, though?
I don't know.
Taste You Can See. What brand is that?
Oh shoot. Yeah.
Is that
the
Honey Nut
taste-
Cheerios? But you can't really
No,
see
it's
the
not like a
taste.
detergent.
Why
Actually,
would Tide Pods? The taste you
the
can
taste?
see.
No, Skittle. No, that's Taste the
That's
Rainbow.
Taste the Rainbow. I think it's Taste You Can See. I think it's
For what? For
Uh,
honeycomb?
no, for Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh.
That
but
might be. So
What
wrong.
would you see about it?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Let's Google this.
God.
The taste you can see.
That's
What's
really
your
gonna
guess?
bother- I think it's Honey Nut Cheerios.
Matt, what do you think?
They couldn't hear me earlier, apparently.
Oh,
at all?
shit.
Gone. Yeah.
Shit, play.
Damn. All right.
Sucks.
Is it on? Wait, try turning your mic up. Let's just try it right now.
Can you guys still not hear me?
Because I can hear Matt
I can hear you.
just fine.
Yeah.
But wait, Matt, talk. Do you see the audio levels
Yeah,
in the
is
OBS?
your audio popping up?
Talk.
I might not have my own track. I don't think I do.
Oh, that's probably.
It's
what it
not
is.
moving?
I mean, is it supposed to be check?
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's moving.
Yeah, so I don't know.
That's
Maybe
weird.
these.
You're not lying in the chat.
Yeah,
I don't
you're a bunch
know.
of Liars.
I think you guys can hear Matt, but I don't know. Maybe your ears don't work.
What is it?
It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh shit! Yeah, that taste you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, Matt, can you keep us updated on what they say if they can hear you or not?
They said quiet.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
okay. Frosted Flakes versus Honeycomb.
Frosted Flakes, 1,000%, without a doubt, in my mind.
I'm sure. I'd rather have Honeycomb, I guess, but it's not the end of the world. I'd
Okay.
Frosted Flakes.
All right. The last matchup of the first round. This is an absolute blowout. It's like
Slaughterfest.
it's an NBA team playing like our fourth grade team that played in the fifth grade league that won 0 games. But instead of playing in the fifth grade league, we're playing an NBA team.
Okay.
It's Applejacks versus Tricks.
So, I mean, you're kind of hating on Tricks. I like Tricks. Isn't that bad? You're making Tricks sounds like it's really bad.
It's not. It's just that Applejacks is like the Team USA. It's like.
Yeah. No, I love Applejacks.
I'm not saying Tricks is like dog shit, but it's like they're
You kinda
still
are.
getting obliterated by it.
I mean, but our fourth grade basketball team was dog shit.
I know, but like anything could be here, and it would be that.
Yeah, I'm with you, Applejacks.
Okay.
AJ for the win.
Okay.
That might be our champion. I don't know. People might disagree on that. You got to try some Applejacks if you haven't
see.
tried them in a while. All right,
right.
second round. We're starting off with Froot Loops versus Honey Nut Cheerios. I'll be honest, Fruit Loops really aren't that good. Like they leave a weird film in your mouth.
Okay.
Have you had Fruit Loops recently?
Yeah,
Like
not
they
recently,
taste
but I
like
do.
Old, you know. They
It's
always
like-
taste like they're old.
You know, like the chalky likeness
Yes.
of old sugar.
Yeah.
It's not like gross, but you feel like there's like you like drank a little bit of chalk.
Yeah, that's
After.
how Fruit Loops are. So I would rather have Honey Nut Cheerios honestly than Fruit Loops. Like, this section of the
we
bracket
sound
sucks,
really
guys.
old, but I would agree.
But yeah, Fruit Loops are.
And I just think you guys need to try it. Like, if you haven't had Honey Nut Cheerios in a while because you've written them off, just have them again. They've hit different now than they did when you were a kid.
They do. That's one of like the cereals that I can take a big spoonful of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, next, Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus Honey Bunches of Oats. Why is that in the second round?
I mean,
It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's not even close.
There's no doubt. Yeah. Okay. That was a very quick second round. Captain Crunch versus Reese's Puffs.
I kind of want the captain in my life rather than. Although I will say Reese's Puffs, they had some sweet commercials.
Reese's Puffs, peanut butter chocolate flavor.
Yeah, shit, that was like my childhood right there.
And
Damn, I'm
didn't
surprised
they
you
have like
remember
a bunch of skateboarding like
yeah,
commercials?
They always had cool things.
They were like skating, then they'd come to a power slide and then like take a bite
yeah, they had a fucking bowl of
at the skate
cocoa.
park.
Just
Yeah.
eating cereal at the skate park.
Bro,
That's what we do, you know.
I was rewatching. I don't know how I got here, but I was watching like this compilation of like early 2000s commercials
How
on
did you
YouTube.
get there? What?
I don't know, but like some of the marketing, like just the strategies they used, were so hilariously awesome. Like I saw an old Beyblades commercial, and it just made it look so sick. And like,
They are.
yeah, no, but and the fucking
Oh, Tech Decks?
Tech Decks,
Dude, they made also Hot Wheels seem really cool.
yeah.
You just be like, check out my Hot Wheels. And it's like this kid just going in this little arena sending his Hot Wheels
They had like
around.
a super complex like whole thing built. Yeah.
But you know what I used to do with Hot Wheels though? I had these 2 like buckets of Hot Wheels, and I would just set up a track in my hallway, and I would race all my Hot Wheels, and I would pick the winner each race, and I would just make like a bracket out of it. Like not an actual bracket, but I would just put the winners in a pile and the losers in a pile. And then I would go through my entire 2 buckets of Hot Wheels
find out
the exact order of which way, how fast they are.
You sounded like you were really cool.
I
dude.
was a weird child. And that's why like stats are cool to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Numbers like that, love it.
But
Love
what did you
brackets.
do with that info? Did you like?
Absolutely nothing. But I had it in my brain. Like I could just look at one car and be like, "You're my 3rd fastest car."
Yeah, but like if you redid the test, would the answers always be the same?
They'd be. I feel like one lane might have been a little faster, and I would kind of be a little biased because of which cars I liked. And I would put them in the
Damn,
fast
you'd put
lane.
them in the fast lane.
I was the commissioner.
Kyle was also the champion of your box car. What's that called? The wood thing that you make. And, like, you put
Pine Block Derby.
pine block.
Yeah, it's like a block of pine wood, and you make it
I
into
thought
a car.
it's called a box car.
Nah. Ours is called a pine wood
Okay,
derby or
yeah.
pine block derby. Or
No, I
something.
think you're right.
Yeah. No, my dad just went super hard on it. And
Did you cover the whole thing with graphite?
He would cover like he bought special graphite to put on the axles and the wheels.
That
So my
couldn't
car
have
would
been.
dude, I would destroy people. It wasn't even close. I slaughtered people. It was just, it was crazy.
I don't remember. Did we like build? Do you build that from nothing? The
They
car,
give you like wheels and axles and a little block of wood.
but like you have to like
You-
shave the wood into
Yeah,
the shape
so like
you
my
want.
dad had like a bandsaw, and we went together and we'd like
Yeah.
shave it all down, and then like paint it, and then I design it, and then you put the wheels on, and that thing flew.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
won 3 years in a row.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, wait. So Reese's Puffs versus Captain Crunch.
I'd rather have Reese's Puffs, so we're gonna need some sort of
I'd rather have some Crunch.
tiebreaker here.
Matt, would you rather have?
No, Matt, you need tell us what you'd rather have and give us your reasoning for it.
Reese's Puffs and what?
Wait, turn your mic up. Can I hear you?
They couldn't hear me before, but they said it was from the other mics. That could hear me.
Damn. All right. Well, fuck. All right. We'll figure it out later. But Matt, just let us know. Reese's Puffs or Captain Crunch?
Captain Crunch.
Captain
Let's
Crunch.
go, Captain Crunch.
I can't really complain because it's still good, but
Yeah, that's the thing is like, it's good. It's just it's gonna fuck up your mouth. And
I
actually,
know.
Reese's Puffs kind of fuck your mouth up too.
no, the
It's-
shape is.
It's a little sharp.
Matt's nodding his head.
Matt knows he's got a cut up mouth.
I
That kid
think
was
you
bleeding.
guys just got to do more like mouth exercises. Get your mouth more durable. You know,
Well, no, I just had to eat more Captain Crunch to like callus up my mouth. Now I have a nice soft mouth now because I haven't had Captain Crunch in a while. But if I started eating it
yeah.
more,
So why you're picking that? You're just gonna hurt yourself.
that's
It's
okay.
like
I want that pain.
when you go
I
to
need
the
to feel
gym
something.
a lot. Like Shim's got good calluses in all the right places.
Does he?
He's got some good
Oh,
calluses.
he's got some calluses
Now
in all the right places.
I have no calluses in my mouth, and neither do you anymore. Now maybe if you ate Captain Crunch every single day, you would develop a tolerance for the pain. But right now you can't.
I feel like it. I mean, yeah, but it still tastes good, and I want it. Like I want a bowl of Captain Crunch right now.
Okay. All right.
I want it.
Okay.
Okay.
Frosted Flakes versus Applejacks.
Not even close. I'm not even gonna. I have nothing to say because you know where I stand.
Yeah, AJ. I mean,
It's Applejacks.
yeah.
It's
All
easy
right.
money. All right.
The
Wow.
final four.
The final four. This has been a quick bracket. Okay. Honey Nut Cheerio. Wow, that was like, I just didn't
What did
speak
you-
a Cheerio. Honey Nut Cheerios versus Cinnamon Toast Crunch. The taste you can see.
I mean, it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, without a doubt.
It's not close. I don't know how Honey Nut Cheerios got this far. It kind of got an easy draw, if I'm being honest.
I've never met someone in my life that doesn't absolutely love Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's
like
true.
ever.
That's true.
And the thing that blows my mind is when I lived in California and I was like trying to save money and like didn't have that much money, I'd go to Target, but like the Target brand of food was like half the price of like the traditional one.
So you get like Target.
I would
Cinnamon
get
Toast
Target
Crunch.
brand Cinnamon Toast Crunch and it was still absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's just a testament to like the whatever recipe they have for that thing.
I've always wondered the Target brand of things or like the store brand of things. Is it literally the same?
What do you mean?
Like, is it the same exact thing?
No.
But just with different brand. Then why is it like they
it's-
just made it super close?
Yeah. They can't if it's literally the same thing, then it would be Cinnamon Toast Crunch still.
Yeah,
It's like Target's
guess.
company, like they probably have like a food department.
But there's like vitamins and shit. Like it's
Yeah.
but it's like based off of the exact same. They just like copy other things and
Yeah.
then make it close.
100%.
Okay.
That's
I
like
mean-
the like Kirkland, the Costco brand.
Yeah.
It's like they make some really good stuff, but it's like it's not exactly the same as the other main companies.
Yeah.
you know?
Okay, that's true. Also, why is it called Kirkland? Is it
I
just
don't
like
know.
we have a city called
Is
Kirkland
it
here.
from?
It is.
It's from like our Kirkland.
Oh, really?
Wow. So
Oh,
we have
hell
the
yeah.
headquarters of Costco.
Oh, yeah, Costco's from here.
Damn, we got a lot of stuff. We got Red Robin, Costco.
Red Robin, what?
Yeah.
Red Robin's not from here.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it.
Never heard
Guys,
willing to bet.
I've already done this exact search. I'm 1,000% positive.
I've just never heard it.
Red Robin is from here because Blake came out here. Blake came from Louisiana, and he's like, yo, like, I was like, let's go to Red Robin. He's like, what's that? They don't have it. I'm like, oh, like, it's really good. And I Googled it, and it started here, and it's made its way to other places, but
Oh,
it's,
I thought it started in California.
nope, you're wrong.
Okay.
Anytime! You don't believe
No,
me.
I totally believe
No,
you.
you
man.
don't.
No, I totally
No, you
believe you.
don't.
No, you're so right about Red Robin. Also, we have fucking Weyerhaeuser. That's something.
Hmm.
Starbucks,
Amazon,
Amazon, yeah,
Microsoft.
Microsoft.
What else? Keep going.
Just
The Mariners.
yeah, the
Let's
Mariners.
go.
Fuck. All right. Next, we got Captain Crunch versus Applejacks in the semifinals.
I hate that these are such easy answers for me. I feel bad for the competitors, but it's like
Applejacks is that easy for you? You're hating on Captain
Kinda.
Crunch, dude. Why do you hate Captain Crunch so
I
much?
don't. It just hurts. Like you guys, you're ignoring the fact that
But
yeah, it
sometimes
tastes
you need
good,
pain.
but not when you're up against another really good team. Like if if you got the Lakers from last year up against like Clay and the Warriors, like the Clay and Steph Warriors
Yeah.
when they won, and like they're both good, but if Clay and Steph both like hurt themselves, aka Captain Crunch hurting you really badly, then you're gonna get blown out.
That was the worst.
No, that was a really
analogy
that
ever.
was a really good analogy.
So Clay and Steph getting hurt is the equivalent to
Of your mouth getting
Captain
hurt.
Crunch hurting me.
Yeah,
Okay, so my mouth is the Warriors.
yeah.
All right.
You be honest, who would win?
I guess the Lakers would win, so I guess you're right. Applejacks is in the
Let's
final.
go. So,
Okay.
Wow,
Now,
my
this is
analogy.
about the finals that I expected. Applejacks versus Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Matt, what do you? Oh, they can't hear you. Damn it! This is so sad. I don't know why they can't hear you.
Yeah,
So
just try
unfortunate.
turning your volume up, guys, or try turning your ears up. Maybe that'll work. I don't know.
That's so weird. Because didn't we, before the episode, we like tested it.
It must be OBS.
But like I could hear Matt in my ears.
We did it though.
We did it though. I don't know. Well, I'm sorry, guys. We'll figure it out for next week so you can hear him. But Cinnamon
Applejacks.
Toast Crunch and Applejacks.
Both sound amazing, and those are probably my top 2 cereals.
I need you to give me a reason outside of anything that has anything to do with the taste of the cereal. A reason, because like
What other things are there?
I
than
need you to
taste?
get creative. I need you to give me a reason why you would pick
All right.
one of these over the other outside of the flavor at all.
Okay. Now, I will say I have not had Applejacks in a while, but they are fire from when I've had them.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Applejacks is kind of like the young, hot, like up and coming player that you haven't seen play a lot,
The
but
Luka.
he has so much potential, like a Luka, yeah, or like a high school LeBron, where it's like so much hype around it.
Okay.
Although I don't know, Applejacks has a lot of hype. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, that's like the wily vet. Everyone appreciates Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Everyone knows Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Everyone's had Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't think everyone's had Applejacks.
Yeah.
But I also will say Applejacks, very cool commercials. They had that cinnamon dude, the like long skinny cinnamon dude, and then the apple dude. And I don't remember what they did in the commercials. I just remember liking them and like appreciating their commercials as a young boy.
Yeah, you know, I feel like coming into this game, like everyone expected, like they knew it would be a tough game, but they know Cinnamon Toast Crunch is going to win the series.
Yeah.
But like sometimes that doesn't always happen. Sometimes Alabama loses.
The Warriors, the KD Warriors. Wait, was it the KD Warriors that blew a 3-1 lead? Was it?
Yeah, was
Was
it? Matt's
No,
like-
it wasn't. It wasn't.
No.
Anyways, but that team was 73-9, right? Yeah, 73-win team, lost in the finals. That could be Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They blew a 3-1 lead.
So you never drink the milk when you finish your cereal.
Nah.
Dude, you are a psycho for that.
Yeah, I don't know. Milk makes me.
What it's like
nauseous.
almond milk. I don't.
I
you
don't.
drink
I just
almond
haven't
milk?
had cereal in a long time.
But if you were to have cereal, would you do milk or almond milk?
probably almond milk.
Okay, that's what I do. Would you drink almond milk?
If it like tastes good at the end, then yeah, I'd try it. But if it's like it just tastes like almond milk, like almond milk by itself is not good.
Dude, almond milk's awesome.
Nah.
Okay.
Maybe I am picky, dude. I grew up real,
You
real
are.
picky, and I'm not as picky as I was, but I'm still picky. I will say though, never liked milk. Another thing my mom forced me to drink, didn't like it.
I just hated, like, the reason growing up everyone made you drink milk is like, oh, it has calcium. But it's like, I can just take like 2 vitamins that taste good
Yeah,
and I'll
also,
get more than enough calcium.
it's also like not good for you. Like you shouldn't be drinking cow's milk. It's not meant for you to go in your body.
Yeah.
It's like if I were to just start drinking like the milk from a cat. It's literally the same thing.
I mean, it's not.
I mean, it's not, but it's like it's they're both milk that I shouldn't be drinking, you know?
Yeah. I mean, maybe there's like your body reacts a little better to cow milk than cat milk.
Probably because my body's conditioned to it because for generations we've been drinking it. People used to die from drinking milk back in the day though. Probably.
Kyle knows.
Yeah.
He would know.
Yeah. I am a historian.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, do we flip a coin? Do we?
What is the chat saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
About milk or what?
Oh, they're talking shit.
I don't
milk.
know about which
Cinnamon
cereal.
Toast Crunch versus Applejacks. I mean,
Cinnamon Toast forever.
I feel like
Applejacks is Tom Holland. I don't know what that means.
Applejacks is Tom Holland.
Tom
so
Holland's
he's
pretty
like,
good.
he's like the young, like
The
he's
young,
gonna
sexy-
he's gonna be the most famous actor in the world.
yeah. I like Applejacks. I'll be honest.
I would, if I had them both in front of me right now, I'd probably have an bowl of Applejacks.
Yeah, and like, did we create this bracket just to go like chalk? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go chalk and just pick.
Huh?
You want to go
Chalk.
chalk? Like,
No.
chalk is like all the number 1 seeds win.
Oh,
It's like how it's supposed to go.
Yeah. No. Screw that. We need some little action in our life.
Yeah, this is our bracket.
All right.
Applejacks.
Applejacks. You know, when we look up on this wall over here, we have all of our brackets we've ever made. The fast food frenzy.
I'll be honest. I don't like a lot of the winners we have so far, and
I-
I'm not gonna like this winner later. But
Yes, you will.
it's our winner.
all right.
It's our winner.
Yeah, our people are really mad that our fast food frenzy winner was The Habit, which a lot of people have never even heard of or had.
Yeah, you gotta have it. You gotta try it.
All right, guys. There you have it.
Wow.
Applejacks is our champion. Good work.
All right, so we're waiting for the sponsor now. Applejacks. Fuck.
Voice crack?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, dude, if we got sponsored by Applejacks, I would get so fat.
That would be.
I've heard there's this one guy who's he's this one YouTuber, and his whole life, since he was in middle school, probably making videos, he's always been like a diehard Taco Bell fan.
Dude.
And he always like has it in his bio, like biggest Taco Bell fan.
That guy's gonna have diarrhea.
And he tweets at Taco Bell, and eventually he got big enough to where he's sponsored by Taco Bell, and he gets like everything free and like all this stuff. And I'm
like, sure he got very big.
Yeah, he got big.
If you eat that much Taco Bell.
So yeah, I don't know. It's like a slippery slope, but
anyways, I'd rather be sponsored by Applejacks. It's not as bad for you than Taco Bell.
Yeah,
Taco Bell's a bunch of like lard and like fat. Applejacks is just sugar.
Yeah. Anyways, how we doing, Kyle?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
How's your PC?
Yeah, guys. Yesterday we did our first gaming stream, which is up on our channel if you want to watch it. If you didn't get to check it out yesterday,
hey, some of you guys in the chat right now are there, so shout out to you guys.
Yeah, it's 3 hours of Kyle and I getting nothing but dubs in Warzone.
Yeah, didn't lose a single game. It's pretty crazy.
You got like 18 kills per game, I'd say.
Yeah,
on average.
Yeah. Each person.
Yeah, but it was fun. I had a lot of fun doing it, but my computer is still somehow broken. Which is hilarious because for the next 2 Monday episodes, like the one that you guys see this upcoming Monday and the Monday after that, both of them I thought I had fixed my computer.
Yeah. It's a lot of like wishful thinking, and it's a lot of positivity that you're trying to manifest into your life, and it hasn't happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, the past couple Monday episodes, and I think the one after, there's a lot of false information from us thinking that we're gonna get shit done that couldn't have gotten done.
Oh, dude, but false information is our specialty.
That's true. We don't really give a lot of
just say and
like,
just hope that it's true.
Like when I said milk killed people.
Turn your mic up a little bit. You're number
right?
2, I think.
I'm the first one on this one.
Are you?
I think so. Hello.
Oh, okay.
Whoa. Is that too loud?
No, I think you're good now.
I don't think it's that loud.
You were a little quiet. I wanted you to come up a little bit.
I'll come up.
Okay. Something I wanted to do as well that I thought would be kind of fun is I saw this tweet, and let me go pull up my saved tweets real quick. But basically, it was it said, "What is the biggest for people who have been in a relationship? What's the biggest red flag you've ever ignored in your relationship?"
What's the biggest one you've ever ignored?
One sec, I'm gonna pull this up and let it. By the way, her name is OBJ Sucks.
Damn.
So,
all right.
Okay. So, I don't think I've really had that. I mean, I've only been in like legit one.
But you said you've ignored a lot of. You said you're a big ignorer of red flags.
Oh yeah, I mean not like huge ones, but just like I'm more like ignore a lot of small ones than like one big one.
Okay. So like, what are some small ones you might look over?
Like when someone was like, "Oh, how do I?"
You're on a live stream.
I'm on a live stream, huh?
Yeah.
It's just like when there's not a lot of trust involved, and you think that you can trust someone and that they can trust you, and then you're like, they do something that breaks the trust, but in your mind you're like, "Oh, it was an accident," or
she didn't mean to do that.
It was just a bad coincidence.
Yeah, or someone that someone like that will break your trust but doesn't trust you too.
Yeah, it's just
that's annoying.
Bad circle of trust.
That's one of the biggest. Yeah, like if someone just doesn't trust me, I'm like, well, why are you even with me? Because I'm not gonna do anything. It's me.
I know. That's what's weird about the concept of trust is like when you trust someone, the whole concept is like
I trust you.
Quite literally is like you trust them, meaning like if you're not there, you know that they're going to do the best thing for both of you.
Yeah, and they're being respectful towards you.
Yeah, but like what's weird is people are like think that they trust you. They're like, "Oh, I trust you," but then they don't. Yeah. Because if you trusted them, you wouldn't even be worried about anything in the first place.
Exactly. It all comes down to insecurities.
But wait, do you have one that stands out? Like a big red flag? Like she was
trying to think. Like it's not like she was trying to like beat me up or something. Like
every time you went in her house, you heard like squeals of like dying dogs in the background, like in her attic or something.
No, that hasn't happened.
Okay.
I feel like the biggest red flags I ignored as like a high schooler or like young person in a relationship is like how much time I'm spending with that person and how much time they expect me to spend with them.
Yeah.
It's like this is too much. I need other facets of my life to be.
Yeah. If they become very like dependent on you for their happiness, then it's
that's
like
very unhealthy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can assure you that the ones in this tweet are
Far worse.
than
Okay.
any of those.
Great.
So, this one says, I dated a guy who used to share a single chocolate with his mother in the evening after supper. One chocolate cream, and they'd cut it in half. I feel sick just thinking about it.
What's wrong with that? That's kind of cute.
Who eats one chocolate? Just one Reese's Kiss after dinner with your mom, and you're gonna cut it in half?
That's kind of weird. That seems like something you do as like a child. It could be like a little fun tradition you do, but if you're like real serious about it and it's like we have to do it, it's like okay,
Like,
calm down.
If you came over for dinner and right now we're 23, and
No,
like
I'm not. I'm 22.
Okay, yeah, you're 22.
How dare
I'm
you
23.
assume my age?
And we sit down, we have dinner, and then afterwards we're just hanging out talking, and my mom comes over and she has one chocolate and brings a knife and cuts it in 3 pieces and offers you a piece. You're gonna be kind of thrown off guard.
Yeah, that is weird. The whole split in half, like why not just each have one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, but don't worry, they get a lot weirder than that.
Okay.
When I met his mom, they had a pet chihuahua, and she proceeded to tell me how cute it was because we were related. In parentheses, I'm Mexican. Then they asked me if I remembered then they asked me if I remembered where I was when Selena was shot and if I rode out of the taco shop on a donkey as soon as I heard. They all
Selena.
laughed.
Selena?
I assume some famous, I don't know. Selena who? Who's
That
the
is
Selena that got shot?
Very, very famous.
Who got, what's her name though?
Selena Gomez?
Oh.
No, not Selena.
That was like the first thing that popped up. Okay, either way though, like
So
that is so extremely racist.
She's Mexican, and she went to their house, and they were like, "You're related to our Chihuahua. And where were you when Selena got shot? And did you ride out of a taco shop on a donkey?"
Why would you ever think that's okay to say to someone, especially someone? Well, no, not even especially. Why would you think that's okay to say to someone?
It doesn't matter who or any circumstances. That is incredibly fucked up.
Yeah, and then especially to the person that you're with. Like,
I mean, no, but they didn't say it. Their mom said it.
okay,
But that's still
I'd
terrible.
be out if someone was I'm sorry, if your parents are like the worst, and you're like I have to hang out with them. I'm sorry, I can't.
Dude, I can't
do it.
even. I wonder if she stayed. I would have literally just left.
Yeah, I'd have been
right
like,
there.
I'm done.
Okay. He used to walk into it. Oh God, this one's fucked.
Okay.
He used to walk into his parents' room when they were completely naked. When I said it was weird, he replied, quote, "They're under the sheets. No big deal." Later on, I found out that his Tumblr account is dedicated to incest porn, where he went on about wanting to shag his own mother.
So
she was dating this guy,
yeah,
and he would just sneak into his parents' room and watch them.
watch them like fuck or just.
I mean,
Be
they
naked.
were under the covers doing things.
That is so disgusting. What? I mean that's kind of on the parents, you know? Like they.
What? How?
Did the parents know?
No.
Okay, then that's.
No.
How do you not know that someone's watching you all the time?
He's a sneaky guy. His life mission is dedicated to this task.
That's more of a red flag to the parents that they need to like figure that shit out.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm not down for incest. I'd be out of there.
The
quick.
weirdest thing about a lot of these red flags is like it makes you realize that a lot of people you think on the surface, you think they're pretty normal people.
People got some deep,
And then
dark, weird.
when you really
things.
get to know people, you find some weird shit.
Yeah.
I honestly think I'm a pretty normal dude.
I know. I'm trying to think of something that weird that I do, and I'm not doing like incest porn. Like
Yeah.
that's next level.
Like, I think there's definitely some people that could say, and I would understand if they were like, yeah, John Farrar, like that he's a little weird, or like,
yeah,
and there's things I've done that have been like weird, but like,
the cabbage video.
yeah, like I had a pet cabbage for like a week in high school, and I carried
Weird.
it around and I drew a face on it.
Just
But like,
a weird face.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
You know?
he was lonely.
Yeah. Okay. He peed my bed almost every weekend and made me clean it.
You think it was on purpose? He could get like a little kick out of that. Like, yeah, clean that shit.
I mean,
How do you pee a bed every weekend too? And
you're right. It kind of makes it seem like he's doing it on purpose.
like if there's one time it's like, damn, like that's really embarrassing. That sucks that happened. But I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen again. And then it happens again. And then again. And then again. Like, dude, give up.
do you think you would ever
Wear a diaper.
if you like found out that your significant other had been cheating on you, would you ever be the type of person that would like not address it right away and like keep it a secret that you knew and just like do horrible things to like basically to get back at them, where like you pretend like you have no idea and you act all happy, but like you're like putting shit in their food and you're like spitting in or like peeing in their shampoo bottle and like
I'm not gonna,
because there's people that do that.
no, yeah, there are people that do that. I think people that do that are very, like, people that are super spiteful are kind of the
That's
worst.
the word.
Like, people kind of suck, like that
Yeah.
are super spiteful. Like, I'm spiteful in some ways, but I'm not gonna do that.
But like I at the same time I kind of understand people. Like I get it.
No, I get it. Like, they kind of deserve it. Like, if you're gonna cheat on me, you kind of deserve some piss in your shampoo. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of now having piss in your shampoo because you might like it.
Oh,
That might moisturize your hair.
yeah. With this pee guy, he might like that.
Yeah,
He likes his bed sheets pissed, and he
like
like.
he likes pee clearly. So
Okay. Keep in mind, I think every one of these has been a guy doing the weird shit.
I think that's a very common trend for a lot of guys.
Yeah.
Wait. So, but these are all things that were ignored, like
Yeah.
red flag. So these people. So the person stayed with the person that was wet in the bed,
like up until a point, and then got out.
and then they stayed with the person that was like watching their parents
Mm-hmm.
naked, and then like had like some incest porn.
Well, I assume once she found out that last part about his Tumblr, that's probably when she like ended it.
Yeah, I just how did she find out that he was watching his parents naked? Did he tell her that?
Probably. I don't know. We don't know the backstory here.
Yeah,
I can click on it, see if she gives any more insight into this.
It's fine. I don't really want to know more. That's
Okay. This one girl says he was a professional scooter rider.
kind of cool though.
Hey, let's not talk shit on
Yeah,
scooter.
scooters are cool. I used to look. I was kind of not jealous, but like I would watch the kids at our school that'd be super good at scootering. I'm like, damn, that's sweet. I wish I could do that.
One of my favorite things, if I'm just like really bored, is just watching these like compilations of skaters and scooterers doing sick
Yeah.
tricks.
I agree. Although I will say scooter is kind of a notch below. It's for sure a notch below skateboards.
I disagree.
You think scooter is
I think it's
on
more
par?
unique.
It's more unique, but it's not as cool. I feel like you have less swag if you're on a scooter than on a skateboard.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff you can't do. Like you see, like the thing
No,
where they
obviously
jump up
there's
and
things
they like
you can't do.
they
There's
like
no handlebars.
flip it like that.
No, I understand that. I understand how scooters work, but like, I just feel like you have more swag on a skateboard.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Swag is subjective.
That's true.
Like I have so much swag, but like you have less.
I have
swag
even
than
more
me right now. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's
Okay,
subjective.
I'm wearing literally all gray right now.
Yeah.
My
By the way,
sweatshirt.
Kyle, where can they get that super sick PIMS hoodie?
PIMS.store. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Also, for all of you people that said you were going to buy merch if we won games, you guys didn't see, but after the stream, we won a bunch of games, so you have to buy merch.
Yeah, there were some people saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy merch even if you guys don't win a game." I didn't get any emails about no merch orders. That's all I'm saying.
We got some liars in the chat.
somebody was lying.
We were offered millions of dollars to win Fortnite, win Warzone. And
yeah, Matt,
we
I don't
didn't,
know if
but-
you knew this, but last night during our stream, we were offered $30 million if we could win the match. We didn't,
We didn't. No.
but it was close.
And if we won, we would have actually gotten that $30 million, which
Yeah.
is pretty crazy.
yeah.
So really missed out on that.
Okay. This next one. By the way, how's our time at? Does it say how long we've been going for? I have no clue.
I mean, we started it. It's been like
On like the YouTube page, is there like a playback time or something?
it's been like 50 minutes.
This was average watch time.
It's been like 50 minutes. We started at
48, yeah.
48. All
Yeah.
right. Wow. Good job, Kyle.
we started at like 10:15.
All right. This next one. When asked what he wanted to do for a career by my mom, he said, "I think I want to go into law enforcement." After my mom asked what interested him in that, he said, "Because I like the feeling of having power."
Oh no. I absolutely believe that too because that is a theme that
Yeah.
we've been seeing.
That's just what's scary is like I never bought in when like I still don't think the whole thing where it's like where everyone thinks like there shouldn't be police and
Yeah,
they think
no,
that
I
like you
don't-
should end law enforcement
I
or
don't
like
think so
defund the
either.
police. I disagree with that, but I do like get the issues with all these cops that like
They
there's a
just
lot of them who just love this feeling of like having power and the
Mhm.
ability to like do. And like the other night we were watching
What was that?
fuck was that?
Update available. John, you got an update.
Jeez, sorry guys.
That scared
I
the
think
shit out of me.
You think you probably all just heard that? I gotta turn off those notifications somehow. But we were watching Superbad the other night, and like obviously it's a comedy and it's not like real life.
Yeah,
But
it's like Seth Rogen and Bill Hader playing cops.
I know, but like the concept, like there's the one scene where they're driving with McLovin in the car,
Yeah.
and they literally just floor it through red lights.
Yeah, and
They
then
put their
also-
siren
They
on.
hit people. They hit Seth Rogen or they hit Jonah Hill, and then they're like trying to
Threaten him with
Yeah.
their gun because they
Yeah.
hit him.
exactly.
And
so
it's like it's exaggerated, but like there's people like that
Yeah.
that are cops.
it's that's all based on like real things that people do.
Yeah. Okay. Dated a guy who didn't know how to use a dishwasher.
No, I mean, like, how old were you? Because I
She
didn't.
said he was 20.
Okay, that's too old.
If you don't,
That's way too
dude.
old. Like, if you're in high school and don't know how to use a dishwasher, you're figure
Yeah.
that out.
Yeah.
Matt, do you know how to
I'm
use?
20. I know how to use it.
Okay.
Matt's like, come on, guys. Okay. He used to get frustrated that I would help himself. Wait, he used to get frustrated that I would help myself to a glass in his cupboard or open his fridge to pull out his Brita filter. So he duct taped his cabinets and fridge shut before I came over one night.
What?
If there's ever duct tape involved, there's an issue.
This person didn't want them taking their water.
Yeah, or her using his cups.
Would you want them to like to be dehydrated?
No, I'd probably just like, put your head under the sink and
I mean, I'm all for that. Like my greatest memories of drinking water as a young boy was coming inside and leaning over the specific downstairs bathroom sink. I used to have to stand up on the toilet because I was small, and I would just drink that water, and that's the best water I've ever had in my life, and I still stand by that.
Wait, so I'm trying to picture your upstairs bathroom.
No, downstairs bathroom.
So you
My
do
old
like
house.
stand on the toilet's way to the left of the sink.
It's to the right. Like if you're looking at the sink, it's
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
it's to
right.
the
So
right.
I would stand on the toilet, and then I would
Like,
lean
you, like,
over the
lean
sink.
your whole body over.
Yeah, because I couldn't reach the sink when I was like really little, so I had to like lean
That's
over.
awesome.
But yeah, that's the best water I've ever had. I stand by it.
Yeah. Was that the same sink that you took a bath in?
No, too small.
Okay.
What do we got next?
Some of these are pretty weird. My ex, who once scrolled on Twitter and clicked on a photo of a half nude girl, looked back at me and then said, Wait.
What?
Uh-huh. Okay, so this guy was like looking at like these pictures of these like nude girls on Twitter, and then he looked back to his girlfriend and said, "Wouldn't have to look at them if I had sex with him more often."
Wait,
So he basically said, "I wouldn't have to look at these if you had sex with me more often."
I
and
see.
then,
That is.
He also ignored me on my birthday and watched a 30-minute video about eggs instead.
This guy. Yeah, this guy's like bottom of the barrel. Like this guy sucks.
That's another thing. If you have like a special day or just anything that's special to you in your life and your significant other is like supposed to know that, even if it's like something not that big, but to you it's a big deal.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, sorry. Sorry I didn't respond. I was like watching a video about these eggs and it's like a special day for you." That's a big issue.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the same thing if like if I have interests like the podcast or something. If they just didn't want to even talk about the podcast ever, they didn't want to hear about it. Didn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, or if like I don't know, Kate, I'm going to give a scenario and tell me if it's accurate to you.
Okay.
When you have like a significant other or a wife or long-term girlfriend, would it be important to you, or like would it make you feel better if when there's like a big sporting event like a Super Bowl or the World Series or the NBA Finals, do you want them to be like engaged with it with you? Like would it make you happier if they like watch it with you and like
I mean,
like it?
Dream scenario is someone that just knows as much about it as I do. And
Yeah.
that would be sweet. We watch together and talk about it. But I would want someone that either like they understand that it's not for them and they respect that I want to have fun and that they just let me like hang out with my friends and watch it.
Yeah.
And they're like cool with that.
Yeah.
Or they're with me and they watch it and they're like not on their phone the whole time.
Yeah. But like if they were kind of like actively like did not give a shit and like were like Like if it's the World Series day and they're like, "Come on, Kyle, let's go get food. Like let's
let's go walk in the
let's
park.
go on a date tonight."
No, I've been waiting my whole life for the Mariners to make a play in the playoffs. So no,
So that would be a red flag
my
for
ass
you.
will be in this couch. Yeah, I'm not even dealing with that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Kyle's like, "Get out."
nah, I would never say that, but I would really be like, dude, come on. Like, this is my thing.
If the Mariners were playing in the World Series, it's the first inning, and you get a call that I'm trying to think of something that like is going to be a tough choice.
Like if it's reasonable, like, hey, I'm in labor, I'm showing up.
Yeah, no, but let's say I got in a car accident, but I'm fine.
Like
I'm
fine.
But I just need a ride because my car's totaled, but I'm fine.
Is there anyone else that can grab you? Like,
I don't know. What would you be like? Hey, like, can you ask Shim or Willig if they can come get you?
I'd probably be like, if you absolutely need me to come get you, I can. I'm just gonna be kind of bummed.
Yeah. Okay.
But I would prefer someone else that doesn't care about this game as much as I do.
Yeah.
Shows up and gets you.
I get it.
Good.
I want you to know that I'll say when the Mariners are in a World
Thank
Series,
you. I don't know that it's a when.
I'll do anything for you that day. Just because you're
What?
I'll literally anything you need that day, just because I know how badly you've been wanting this your whole life.
Thank you.
Like I'll go to the grocery store for you. Like
Oh, wow.
I will do
Special
anything
day.
you need. It'll be like your birthday,
Cool.
but even better.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah, you can clip this and like keep this as a
Yeah.
As a
So
coupon.
what's gonna be like your special day?
Oh, something where you just gotta like
Like
be
when I'm
the
just
coolest, nicest guy
yeah, like,
ever.
I'm your butler for the day.
If it's got to be something about like the podcast, probably.
Yeah, but then it's like it's both of us.
I know.
So what's something
my
that's
own
individual
thing?
to you, John? What makes you an individual?
I don't know, dude. I don't have any individual. My whole identity is the show.
I think it's interesting that like different people, some people have the thing that they do like for their living. That's like their thing, and that's what they go all in for, and like that is their identity. Is like I do this, and then there's people that have like for me, I love the podcast. I identify myself with that, but my big like love and outside passion is sports.
Yeah.
But do you feel like you don't have that?
I mean, I really love video games.
Yeah.
But like, so does a lot of people, and like, I don't know. Okay, I'll give you an example. I don't think this would happen, but let's say not only did we stream on PIMS, but if I started streaming on like my main channel again, and if I got to a point where like, if someone raided my stream, like typical gamer raids my stream, and I have 200,000 live viewers, I would hope that if that happened and you were like at home, that you would like come over and help me if I needed like, yo, like there's 200,000 people right now. I need you to like help do this while I continue the stream.
Okay, so when you get 200,000 people in your stream, I'll come over.
Well, I don't
Like,
even know.
When you don't get groceries,
I just need something. If I'm like, listen, Kyle, there's 200,000 people right now, and they really want me to like do one of those like popper things.
Yeah,
I'd hope like
I
you would
don't know.
scavenge Seattle and like find one of those and bring it to me.
Yeah, dude. If it's a like March, I don't know that I'm gonna find a popper.
Yeah, I don't know where you get those.
I don't either. I feel like they're at like Safeway and QFC, but
What if I
it's
said I
only
needed a
during 4th.
trumpet?
how much does a trumpet cost?
No, like I'd pay for it. Do you think you could find a trumpet?
I mean, I could find a trumpet. I don't know where do you sell trumpets? Where do you buy a trumpet?
I don't know, Matt. You're the music
Yeah,
guy.
you know music.
Stores.
There's stores that
Stores.
sell trumpets.
Okay, there's a trumpet store, like a guitar center. Do they have trumpet?
Guitar Center, but like other like Smith Brothers music.
Oh,
stores.
Smith Brothers.
Smith Brothers. Isn't that the Milk? Smith Brothers?
that?
they sell guitars or they sell
Kyle walks
trumpets.
into the milk place. Hey, you guys got trumpets in here?
Yeah, look for a trumpet. Heard you guys have trumpets.
I wonder about like the really obscure instruments. Like, what can
Like an
anyone
oboe.
just buy a tuba somewhere? Or do you think I have to like special order that
Dude,
online?
how much do you think a tuba costs? That thing is huge.
Matt,
A
don't
lot
you
of money. I don't know.
don't you think it would be really dope if I for no reason got a tuba and we just leave it in here? That would be
like,
so sick.
Yeah, that'd be cool, but you should look up real quick how much a tuba costs. What's the most expensive
It could be like in the thousands.
in the thousands? Yeah,
probably.
I'd probably
But I
guess in the
think it's
thousands.
probably hundreds.
How expensive?
Because like think about how much
is-
metal they're using just
I'll
in
say-
the tuba.
I bet like an average tuba I could spend like 700. But like a good,
Brass, right?
huh?
It's like brass.
Brass, yeah.
Oh, holy shit. Tuba is not the most affordable musical equipment out there. It is expensive. The price can range from $1,000 to $20,000.
Oh my God! You're spending $20,000 on a tuba?
Get a car.
Damn.
Yeah, you can buy a car or a tuba.
Yeah, so like the ones they use on like in plays, like on Broadway and stuff, that's
Yeah.
like those are probably $20,000 tubas.
I wonder how much they weigh.
Tubas are really cool.
They
to me.
are. I kind of want to learn how to play a tuba, but I just.
What do they sound like?
Exactly.
It's just.
No,
like
I think that was
Dude,
it.
I just remembered there was this kid in my one of my sixth grade classes that he played the trumpet or trombone or some shit. And he had like a silver one that he bought. Like, I think they had a bunch of ones that they rented from, like, kids would rent from the school. And then this kid brought his own, and he would, like, carry it around the whole day. He didn't want to leave it in his locker because he didn't trust that someone wouldn't steal it.
Wait, was this a trumpet or
A trumpet.
Okay.
Or, like, I don't know. It was one of the two. But it was
What's
silver.
What's a trombone? There's
Trombone's the one where you have the little thing, and you, like,
Oh,
and trumpet's
Squidward.
the, like,
That's in SpongeBob.
clarinet. That's clarinet.
No, but the
The trombone?
whoever's the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on. That's a
That might have been a trumpet.
no, but that's the thing where it goes like doo 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 doo. Remember his voice changes?
Oh, you're right. Because it goes,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
So that's a trombone.
Well, yeah, the trombone's the one that has the thing that you pull out like that.
Yeah.
And the trumpet has like little buttons on the top.
And then there's the tuba, which is totally
Tuba's
separate.
just a big, I don't even know where the buttons are. It's just a big ass thing. But anyways, this kid,
cello.
that's a string instrument.
Okay.
Okay,
sorry.
but anyways, this kid, he wore gloves because he didn't want to get fingerprints on his trumpet.
Damn.
He had white gloves.
Do you want to say his name or like the first letter of his
I
name?
don't remember. Austin
Oh.
or something? I don't
Oh.
know.
I thought I would know this
What are you
kid.
up to, dude?
Yeah.
What if he's in the stream?
What's up, Austin?
Trumpet guy? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that kid since I was like 10, so.
Yeah. There's this one kid named Daniel, who I just like. He went to my school, and it's one of those kids where like.
Are you shouting out names?
No, it's just like there's not. I have nothing against Daniel. He never did anything, but he just like for some reason has this place in my brain that like he's always there.
I don't know what that means.
No, you know yeah, you do.
What-
Come on,
what-
like
no.
a kid
He's always
from
there?
school that you never really had any association with, but that you just like think of them like they pop into your mind more than the average random person. you
Okay,
went to
yeah.
school with.
I know what you're talking about.
And there's this kid named Daniel, and I don't know why, but like I always have these weird memories of Daniel, and I just think about Daniel. And like for some reason I feel connected to Daniel.
Daniel seems like he made there's a big part of your life growing up.
Yeah, but like I didn't really particularly like him.
Were you
I didn't dislike him. He was just like there. You know?
okay? Were you weren't like friends with him, or
Not
did
really.
you converse with him, or
Yeah, I mean we talked like we had a couple classes or whatever, but
okay?
there's another kid.
Don't
Benji.
start saying names. You're saying names. Why are you saying names?
What?
Okay.
It's just a first name. There's a lot of people named
All right,
Benji.
yeah. So he's popping into your head.
There's this kid named Ben. Well, Benji was the nicest guy ever. Like, there's the kid named Benji, and I just remember, like, when you say someone's nice, like that's one thing, but this guy was like
Genuinely,
he
very,
was
very nice.
genuinely so nice.
Yeah. There's some people that like are such nice people that it makes me want to cry. Like I don't. The thought of someone ever being mean to someone that's that nice like really hurts my soul and like makes me want to cry. And that's why that one movie that I cried in, that's why I cried, is because I felt so bad for that kid. And he was just this nice kid. It was called
movie?
The Way Way Back. If anyone's seen
Oh.
that, I cried. Steve Carell's in it.
I cried in Little Boy and The Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Seems
Matt,
like
what movies have you
at
cried
Little
from?
Boys. Little boys make John cry.
Yeah, it's called Little Boy.
Star Wars made me cry once.
Oh my god, this kid cried to Star Wars. Why'd you cry to Star Wars?
The Mandalorian, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't seen The Mandalorian.
Come on, Kyle. Kyle, although we're not fans, we have to understand the emotional impact it could have on a man like him or Luke.
You're right.
Like, Luke's,
sorry.
Luke's cried when like who died in one of the Avengers, or
Iron Man didn't
didn't he
Didn't
die?
Iron Man die?
Did Iron Man die, Luke?
Yeah, that was sad.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't know.
R.I.P. Iron Man.
Okay,
Maybe Trumpet Man.
should we hop into the segments?
Yeah, let's do it. That was a really bad joke that I just made. Okay, wait. So should we start off with questions? Guys, start your questions now.
Okay.
If you have any questions, toss them in the chat.
Yeah, start asking Matt some questions. He'll try and do his best to look at some. I have some as well. So Matt, don't worry about like getting everyone. But yeah, ask away. And then also we're gonna be doing. We still don't really have a name for this one segment, but I like the concept of it. So
I have a couple questions too.
okay. So first, we're going to start off with recommendation for this week.
Okay.
We really desperately need a better name, so if you guys please have one, let me know. someone messaged us and was like, they somehow incorporated something about John into it, but it doesn't fit because it's Kyle and I both.
Recommendations.
Oh.
Recommendation.
Yeah.
No.
That was really bad.
That wasn't it.
Okay. So I want you guys to try this next time you get hurt. So whether you stub your toe or you bump your knee into something or you are under a table and you get up and you smash your head on the table without knowing or
Okay.
So instead of reacting and saying like, oh, fuck, or like, oh, shit, like whatever you normally do, just really try consciously like focus on the pain and just sit there in the pain. Like
You wanna
embrace.
Why is that good?
Dude, you feel way more powerful. Like I'm not even joking. You truly feel like you've like untapped, like unlocked some potential. I'm not joking. I do this
Actually,
sometimes.
I kind of know what you're saying.
So if you stub your toe really fucking hard and it hurts, instead of going like, oh my fucking God, if you just do it and you go,
Yeah.
like you are a different person for a few seconds.
I started off not believing you, but I actually know what you're talking about because, yeah, when you stub your toe, there's that little brief period where it doesn't hurt yet. You stub your toe and you're like, oh, no, it's going to hurt. But sometimes instead of going like, oh, fuck, and like trying to run it off, you just sit there and you're like,
and it makes the pain almost, it like lessens it because you override it.
Like it kind of intensifies in that moment and then it kind of dwindles after. And you're like, I had just overpowered my toe.
Yeah. And I don't know, man. Just all I'm saying is try it out. It's
Okay.
kind of a cool feeling.
It's like if you broke your leg, would you just not yell or you just have to sit there? And I mean, you don't have a choice. You're in pain.
I mean, the only time I witnessed this one kid from high school snap his arm in half, like, and I was right there and he fell down like right next to him and he just came up and his arm went like up and then just out. And he didn't even react because
He was in shock.
I know, but that's my point is if I snap my leg, I think I would like, he literally looked at his arm, put it down and then just like laid back on the ground. And I think I remember him whispering like, oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else you're supposed to do in that situation.
Yeah.
But you know what? I have a recommendation too. Maybe we should just both give recommendations each week. Each week.
Okay.
But that I didn't have one, but you made me think of it. When you guys stand up, and you get lightheaded, it's like you stand up too quick, you get lightheaded. Flex your abs, and it goes away.
Oh.
That's a life hack that I've learned.
I just kind of like sometimes I'll do it, and it's kind of like this game to see like can I keep walking straight until my lightheadedness
Will I go
goes away?
unconscious?
Yeah, like will I follow? Also, in the morning when you get out of bed, do you have horrible balance?
Yeah. So one time as a kid, I fell over in the bathroom and hit my head. My mom's like, "You're not going to school." And I was like, "Okay." I just lost my
Awesome.
balance, Mom.
Yeah. No, in the morning I have like the worst balance ever. But yeah. All right. We're going to hop into the fan questions now. If you guys are listening after this stream ends, or if you're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or whatever, just know you can always DM us on Instagram at PIMS Podcast and send us any questions or literally just anything if you want to say hi or whatever. We love talking to you guys. But also, I want to say we have a Patreon at patreon.com/PIMS Podcast where there's 10 exclusive videos every single month. So every episode, there's a Patreon pre-show.
There's a pre-show for this show.
Yeah. So like before we start the show, we record it and we're just kind of like warming up, hanging out, saying some stuff maybe we don't say in the episodes. So if you want extra content, go check it out. Now, Matt, have the people spoken? Has there been any good questions?
We have some questions, but repeat it. So
Okay.
First one's for Kyle, actually.
First question's for Kyle, actually.
If Shim and John both get poisoned and you have one antidote, who are you saving?
Okay, so if John and Jordan are getting poisoned and I have to save one of them, I don't like this question because is there a third answer?
John had something to say.
Okay, yeah. What do you have to say, John?
Yeah. So
Can you volunteer to die, please?
I think Shim's stronger and healthier, so his immune system would be more likely to fight off these poisons.
but either way, it's not happening. Let's say either way, one person dies.
I mean,
I might have you guys do rock paper scissors. I can't pick. How am I supposed to pick that? Can I drink the poison? I might.
whoa.
Like legitimately,
so we'd all die.
no.
Yeah.
Because
That's like
we're
Romeo and
already
Juliet
poisoned.
shit.
You have an antidote.
Oh, I might drink the antidote.
Kyle just gets really powerful.
I don't know. I'm trying to think if I actually really had to make that decision. I don't think I could. So I really think I would rather
Kyle would get
myself die.
Kyle would get half of it to each of us, and then we'd still die, but he'd at least like give
Yeah.
half the antidote to me.
Yeah. I mean, like, would you rather? I don't know. That's hard.
No, I mean, if I'm dying, obviously I want to live. Like, I'd hope you would use it on me, but I'm also, if Shim's dying, I'm gonna be like, if you use it on Shim and I'm right next to him, I'm not gonna be like, dude, come on.
Yeah. No, I just know I wouldn't be able to live with myself knowing that I could have saved someone and then they died.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
That's me. So no answer.
Okay. The next question, Matt, save some. I got a different one right now. All right. So Cody asked, would you rather fight a cat as mean as all Kyles combined?
Oh, my cats?
No, like all. Oh, I thought he meant all, like people named Kyle.
Oh,
So
shit.
a cat as mean of all the Kyles in the world combined. But maybe he meant
My cats. My cats are kind of mean.
I
They're not like mean. They're just socially inept, and they do things like they hurt you without realizing that they're hurting you.
It's kind of mean.
It's kind of mean.
No, I think you're right. So maybe he meant, would you rather fight a cat as mean as all of Kyle's cats combined
Okay.
once a week to the death, or a gorilla once a year to the death, but I get a sword?
Wait, but I'm dying either way, right? I'm not beating a gorilla.
No,
I'm fighting the cat. I'm not beating the gorilla. No matter what. If I have a gun, I'm not beating a gorilla.
but it's a cat as mean as all of your cats combined.
But it's a fucking gorilla. That
But
thing
you have
will,
a sword.
it'll.
You have to kill this cat with a fist?
I could kill a cat with a fist.
I don't know. I'm just saying, you got Eddie, Lucy.
Neither of them were mean. Licorice wasn't mean either. It's just Jackie and kind of Zoe.
Okay.
So, yeah, I have a lot of.
All right,
well,
let's.
I just realized all my cats except for Licorice ended with E, like
Yeah.
Lucy, Eddie, Jackie, Zoe,
It's pretty wide of you.
Licorice. I didn't even name Licorice. I think I named all the other ones.
So let's change this then. Let's say you'd rather fight a cat as mean of all the dudes named Kyle
Okay.
on the planet,
I'd still rather fight the cat. I'm not fighting a
or
gorilla.
a gorilla with a sword.
I'm fighting anything but a gorilla.
Okay. Fair enough.
What would you do?
If it's all the Kyles, there's some horrible Kyles out there.
Yeah, but there's also people like me who are just nice, good wholesome people.
Yeah, so maybe it'd balance it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, the cat's probably the right answer.
Yeah.
Because
So
even if I had a sword, you know how heavy those are?
yeah, and
Like, I can't swing it quickly.
no, a gorilla is gonna charge towards me, and I just have to kind of stick my sword out and hope it runs into it. That's my only hope. It would pick me up by my head and just slam me over and over on the ground.
Now, but if it gave me a machete, that might be different because those are insanely sharp and
Yeah.
light.
It's true. I
But
mean, I
I don't
guess, but I don't think I'm beating a gorilla with a machete.
Yeah, I don't
Okay. Anyways, I have a question from my coworker Theo.
Okay.
He says, "Oh shit, let me just make sure I'm asking the right question."
Okay.
Okay, so he asked two questions. There's one where it's like, how would you want to die? And there's one where it's, what would your final meal be? And like, if you had to pick, let's say you're on death row and you had to pick your form of execution. He told me, he's like, I'd just have like someone with a fat ass sit on my face. At least I'm going down with like an ass on my face.
So he's gonna suffocate by
Yeah.
like eating ass.
Yeah. So how would you
Damn.
want to go? How would you want to go?
These are a lot of questions.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ideal form of death.
probably a lethal injection.
I think jumping out of a plane would be kind of cool.
Dude. Fuck that.
It's like, it's cool. And then it reaches the point where it's like, well, it's just going to end,
I mean, I actually what I would like is they don't tell me exactly when, but they tell me like sometime in the next week you're gonna get shot in the back of the head.
Okay. That's not too bad.
So, like,
I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
bad, but it's you're not going to feel it, right?
Yeah, I'd rather have that or a lethal injection, and then after that, I'd probably choose a guillotine.
I don't know, man. A guillotine, apparently your head's like you're still
Processing.
conscious for like 20 to 30 seconds or 10
No,
seconds, maybe 15.
No, it's like 0.2 seconds.
All right, well,
You're still thinking until the amount of blood that's like in your brain gets like, or the oxygen. So
why
like,
do you know this?
because I did like a research on this. So when you get cut out, your head gets cut off.
Yeah.
There's still like fresh oxygen that hasn't been used yet. But I think as soon as that gets used, which is like very quickly,
Oh.
then you die. So for like a couple milliseconds, as your head's falling off the thing, you'll be
So,
be good.
but let's say I was hanging upside down before they chopped my head off, I'd have more blood in my head. Would I be able to stay alive longer? I'm going to go with yes. That sounds right.
Know. But like
Oh.
you know the thing like chickens with their head cut off, like that saying.
Yeah, they run around.
Yeah, they like literally run.
Yeah.
That's weird, so crazy to me.
It's like snakes too. They do that. Like if you chop a snake's head off, you have to still be careful of the teeth
Yeah.
because they'll.
That's so weird.
I know. I don't like snakes at all. That's my. Bleh.
Okay.
Nah.
So
Wait,
Yeah.
but my answer, it's the when we decided we're gonna jump out of the plane doing heroin with like a mariachi
Oh.
band. That's how I'm going.
yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your final meal then?
Final meal. I might just get like a bunch of different things. Like I don't even know if you could do that. That's cheating. I'll probably just go pizza and like ice cream, like just something.
Pizza and ice
something,
cream.
You know.
You're
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
farting the whole way
I
out.
don't give a fuck. That's leaving my trace on the world.
Yeah.
It's leaving my like particles flying around.
Yeah.
And as I've explained before, they don't go away. They linger. So part of me will always be there.
Kyle's fart particles will always be in
Always.
this room.
CEO of farts.
Yeah, I'd probably pick like a deep dish thick pizza, but with like
You'd be farting.
a lot more sauce than usual.
Wow.
Not a lot, but like I'm just a fan of sauce more than the average person.
John
So
wants
I
to
want like a
bleed
little
sauce.
more sauce than usual.
Okay. Before
Yeah.
your injection.
Yeah. All right, Matt. What else do we got from the people?
When was the last time you cried?
When was the last time you cried?
Pretty recently.
Um,
not too long ago, I cried.
Do you want to share the backstory or no? You just want them to know
it was a little just bit of self-reflecting.
okay.
And sometimes you just need to cry. I just needed to cry, and I hadn't cried in a while, and I really knew it was coming.
Dude, post cry feels good.
Yeah, I felt great after. I felt like a new man. It's like when you throw up. Like when I was throwing up the other day. When I was working out, I felt like trash. Threw up, felt great.
Yeah.
It's like you feel shitty, you cry, you feel great.
Yeah. I highly recommend crying. Mine was probably like a few months ago.
It wasn't last night with your PC. You didn't cry.
No,
Have
no.
you cried
I
about your
will
PC?
cry. No. But if this thing keeps fucking breaking, I don't think I'll cry. At some point I'll just throw this off of like a balcony and just
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good way to go.
Yeah.
That seems kind of spiteful of you.
Yeah.
Would you throw a girl off a balcony if she cheated on you and she didn't work and her graphics card didn't work? Seems like you would.
No.
Okay, that's good to hear.
I mean, it's
Okay.
like my only answer.
But why did you cry?
You know.
Well, what's wrong with your life?
It involved people that I care about very much.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
All right, Matt, what's next? Do we have any other good ones or do they all suck?
Do you run or walk upstairs?
I always actually I usually
I'm a
run.
big runner.
I'm a big skip a step. I always skip steps.
You should probably repeat the question.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, shit. Do you run or walk upstairs?
Do you run or walk? I'll do like the first step. I do like, it's like kind of a hop into it. So I'll do the one step and then I'll kind of use that to catapult into my
Yeah,
double step.
agreed. I never skip the first step. I always go first step, then skip.
Yeah, why is
Interesting. Also, when I'm going downstairs, every staircase except for John's staircase, I don't trust your staircases. Like, I don't feel comfortable on your stairs. I can't run down your
that?
stairs.
Matt's like, yeah, I don't trust him
Yeah,
either.
like both of your staircase, I can't.
Yeah, for those of you like, well, I guess none of you know what my house looks like, but my dad like is a contractor, so he built a lot of the parts of our house, and he's like, when he made the staircases, he thought it'd be dope. So one of them is like this weird metal, but then the other one that most people go up is like clear glass.
That one scares me. I don't
And there's
trust
like
it.
there's no like thing on the sides, so you're like walking up and it's just like glass and you could just kind of like fall off. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to be a dumbass to fall off.
Yeah, but didn't you fall off and you have a scar from that?
No, I fell onto them from the ground.
Oh.
I was riding a broom
You gotta
pretending
be
it was a
real
pony.
dumb to fall onto stairs
Yeah.
when you're not on them.
Yeah, I mean that's the downside of having glass stairs is like you can just
Not see them.
cut your face open.
Oh, yeah, that too.
But yeah, awesome.
Great. Do we have any more questions or
I
wanna keep
mean,
going?
that's a good amount. Are there any other good ones or do they all
Yeah, we've
suck,
been going for
Matt?
like an hour 15.
Will you ever do an 8-person podcast?
Dude.
Will we ever do an 8-person
Do we know
podcast?
8 people?
Do I have 8 friends?
I mean, it would be. I don't know how we would even do the technicals, but imagine if we got like a room and a setup where we could get you, me,
Who would the 8 be?
it'd be
Shim-
us three. Jordan.
Shim Willig is 4,
Yeah, like-
plus Matt is 5, then
get, like,
Chris, Luke, Chief.
It's just like basically all the people that have been on our podcast.
No, but Chief's
The
never
Chiefs,
been on
yeah,
it.
That's, I mean,
That would be kind of it would be
it would just
really
be
stressful.
such mayhem, dude. Like when all of us are together, it's just very loud and everyone's yelling at the same time. It's just like even a 4-person podcast is like very chaotic.
And like the 4-person podcast, Willig and Shim are like tame. They're like, they understand when to like let
Yeah.
other people talk. But when we're not doing a podcast, it is just mayhem.
Yeah. It's every man for himself.
So there you go, guys. Thank you all so much for listening. This has been fun. I hope all of you in the chat. How many people are in here right now?
20.
20. What's up, guys?
What's up, U20?
Hopefully you all enjoyed this. If you guys are on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, definitely go subscribe. We're almost at 3,000, and then you can tune into these streams. But yeah, Kyle, are you happy with our champion today?
I'm content. I'm not thrilled,
Yeah.
but I accept that this is our champion. And Applejacks is kind of my personal champion.
Yeah. You know, he won. It's like the one, you know, maybe if they play 10 times, maybe he'll lose 8 out of those 10, but
Yeah.
today was not one of them.
I think I might have to buy some Applejacks next time I'm at the store
Yeah.
just to try it out
I'm
for old
down.
time's sake.
Yeah, I'm down to try him.
Anyways,
where
John,
can I
where?
follow-
I was gonna beat you to it. John, where can they follow you?
You can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also follow the show at PIMS Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We're almost at like 55K or over 55K on TikTok,
Yep.
which is pretty cool. There's new episodes every Monday and Thursday. But yeah, Kyle, where can I follow you?
Instagram at Kyle Stafford 36. That's all I got. John
Yep.
already took my PIMS thing.
Cool. We love you all. Get merch at pims.store, patreon.com/PIMS podcast. And we will see you guys next time.